spotted out. The abscond of Dark Knight looking for the lockdown, the flash away, but he'll be slowed down. The chain lash helping out. Flashes away, gold card only onto one, and Knight strikes. TN making this game one look easy.
Yeah, LWX in trouble.
It's an early flash though. The Winter's Bite connects a pillar against Wall. LWX has nowhere to go. TN comes in. The strength of Trundle as a reset comes through though. And this is what you wanted to see. But for Clid, can he survive? Brom is so strong in extended skirmishes. And Trundle is too. Top Esports winning out in the bot wall. Look at the top side. I mean, Shallow getting beaten out of his own lane. What else can go? Decision here, Orcs. We get a dredge line in the bottom lane. Action continues to play out as Jaculov takes a beating, but Mark with the rest. Destiny being used, and here we go, proactivity from FPX, but Gravitum under the turret with a teleporter response. Knight's here with a depth charge, stolen, hung the first to die. Jaculov Mark still alive as LWX under the turret. He's taken so much follow-up damage. Thank you for the kills, he shouts from the grave as Clid is slowed down once again. It's FPX who started this play, but it's Top Esports.
And should be able to finish this off and get Smite, I would think. Actually, going to be close.
Yeah, but he's by himself. Ignite goes down, gets the smite down, pillar to slow down. But remember, Clid's not 6 and neither is TN as Mark comes in to slow him. And Jaculov now here with a triple, grabbing him at the ready, the lockdown with Knight, the fed one following up. And FPX walking into a trap. Knight
being criticized a fair bit. Speaking of criticism, Jaculov.
Yeah, deep on the turret plate. Mark is behind him though, and he has the tomb to lay her down. It's a two-man lockup at Shallow, who already has his reset, the grand challenge down, and Hung's Ignite on himself will not work out. That was Mark that dropped that, of course, as FPX read, while FPX's bottom lane and now top on top of Wayward. But he presses W and looks for the lockdown, but versus 3 people, the needlework needs to fly through. Not enough healing as Care tanks it up. FPX getting a response in a game that looked absolutely hopeless from the Silas. The AP conversion is pretty messy, so as we've seen in the past, yeah.
And the fact that like it just sets you up to pop the ultimate.
Speaking of setup, Needlework's coming through. Shallow Hill in 1v2. He flashes over the wall, but TM waiting to pillar in the perfect placement. Chomp to come through, but still gets the dashes. Knight's here. It's a riposte, but will it save his life? Knight flashes over with the Everfrost and the lockdown. Killed number 6, and we just go back to Top Esports taking control. Two-man Gravitum in the bottom lane, but it's the Destiny's response. And once again, Knight's TPing down. This guy is the big brother of Top Esports and is literally carrying this early game alongside Tien.
He's just everywhere, and this is so reminiscent of summer last year when Knight was just, it felt like, I see it, LWX.
You do, you see it. And I was going to say, this is one of the reasons why LWX is just dead, goes to Tien. Bottom side under their full control, and this turret in a bit of danger while FPX try to make a response play with the Herald top.
Yeah, I mean, Jaculov, he can stack up the chakrams and just absolutely shred through this. Gonna be able to take it down. Honestly, one of the best tower takes in the game is Trundle. Now, Wayward's trying to buy time here, but I don't think he can defend.
No, he can't. He's trying at the very least. Shallow, who getting close to dying in the top of your screen. You see that, well, it was all for naught. Knight can't save his life either. A turret trade, but the kill going on top. LW, but how do you approach this fight? Maybe with Hung getting the hook in, answering my own question. Orcs is absorbing. Look at Mark still in the front line. Jaculov only gets one-man ulti, but he's trying to get LWX. Fails a little bit here as Knight now TP's in. The Everfrost usage matchup is Wayward with his flanking angle. The MVP we talked about from last series in the perfect place at the perfect time. It's Wayward and Knight stealing the show while he might be a little bit like that old mid laner, but Top Esports are still the ones to get blood.
You can see just a difference in impact from top lane. Shatwana's peak Wayward is when he ends up dying and still pops the moat. So true. I respect that, but Tien do the job to pick it up. Now Wayward, we'll see if it happens.
Coming through, it's a level 12 Gwen, but under the turret, his healing might not be enough. The Everfrost coming through. He's buying time, but once more Shallow, who gets a grand challenge. It's a trade for a turret, but FPX trading up with the kill and the blood of the structure. Gold really not that far.
Ready right now.
Yep.
They're looking to collapse on him. This could be a good play.
But level 14, what can he do? The flash away from the Everfrost. Care uses the range, flashes himself on top of Knight in the 1v2. Clint doesn't have the item upgraded, but still the damage hurts. The Heartbreaker following in as LWX even throws out the ulti, but Knight trying to get away with the Destiny. It's a no-go. Shallow, who picks up the kill up, teleporting himself. 45 seconds till the Dragon, and Knight's dead.
Yeah, it does have TP, and I think maybe they're going to go for the Baron start instead while he's still unavailable on the map. We'll see what Top Esports can do. Wayward currently running over.
Yeah, it's a level 13 Gwen. Remember, this guy's been big in the team fight so far. It's FPX in a game that they shouldn't be in. Now making their markers. Speaking of the devil, the ult lines the Baron pit, and Hung has to get away, but Jaculov takes him down in a close corridor. Wayward is having the time of his life, and Top Esports bringing blood to the parade once more. LWX the last snip, and Orcs Man, close corridors really hurt FPX.
You could feel the desperation. FPX wanted to go for it. They had Smite on Care. They had Smite on Clade. They felt like this was the time to get back in the game, but trapped in a pit against a Felios, a Trundle, a Braum, and obviously that Gwen just did not work out for them. Soul going to be picked up for top esports as well, and JackeyLove should be able to take this mid-tier 2. You know, they kept the game close throughout. It kind of just feels a bit doomed right now.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, even though FPX started that with the pick, the fact that we get to this point where we're right back where the game started at minute 3 is heartbreaking. I will watch this again because this was the pick that gave FPX the confidence.
Yeah, and I think Knight was trying to steal the Destiny so that he could ult out. But the problem is the cooldown and the stun card so low. Despite the fact the CC was down, he wouldn't have much of a window. And then FPX, they don't want to flip the Dragon. They decided to flip the Baron. This is kind of reminiscent of Spring, right? FPX Barons were a thing we talked about quite a bit. The ult knocks them all up. They're all stacked together. And the front line of top esports just kind of body block.
Oh my god, it's hard to watch. JackeyLove gets a 3-man Gravitum again. Every single fight.
Perfect weapons for that fight, by the way. Everyone clumped up, and you have blue-purple. You ain't gonna complain about that one.
Oh, hell no. JackeyLove with 12 assists as an Aphelios. That 13 out of 16 kill participation kind of tells you the story of an Aphelios that's been dove over and over again, but top esports have always been trading, and now, as you said, the Dragon Soul picked up a 7k gold lead at 24 minutes into the game. FPX, their backs are against their base wall, and with this Gwen in the side, with Knight roaming around, with the Baron buff helping to push in Orc, it seems like a perfect end to game 1 as they look for their final fight.
I will say, though, it's very hard for top esports to actually take these inhibitor towers because they have 4 melee champions and a Felios who isn't longest range, as you said, short range. And also, you're up against a Jinx and ATF. Jinx has a lot of wave clear and can start to ramp up with equal tempo if you stay in tower range too long. And Care can just throw a stun card at you. So, especially JackeyLove doesn't have a cleanse, it's very dangerous to walk up to the tower.
But with the depth charge taken away by Knight, maybe that changes. Clid has to get out of range as top esports want to brute force, as is in their nature. At 25 minutes in the game, the middle inhibitor will drop down, and King's now going on the bottom side. Xiaolao getting threatened, but the top esports thinking about the play.
Yeah, they have got that mid inhib now. It does lead in some pressure, and you can see they're all posturing, trying to deny FPX from getting over to defend that tower. Wave is going to come in. They might just try and make a dive happen.
The top esports way, right? Winter's Bite not connecting, but Xiaolao, who's still running LWX against that pillar, insane! LWX can't move. It's like hold the door, except he didn't do anything. For top esports, a quick 2 kill to the fight means the third comes swiftly. Now 2 members left standing, but Xiaolao, what can he do running forward? It's a triple for JackeyLove, but this has been the story of Tien. 3-0-13, the Trundle pillar insane, but Tien's been insane all game long.
That's the crying move from Wayward to finish things off.